I made a similar video like this around last year, and I had missed out a lot of details in that video, and I think it needs to get fixed. So this is pretty much like a remaster video, so I will be using some cars that I have featured into that video to here, such as this Raptor, and I think the Chrysler Pacifica. So let's begin. Now, in the main lines, Hot Wheels has a lot of cars getting released each year. Some of them are recolors and some of them are new models. Some of them have extremely good attention to detail. For example, this Volvo 850 Estate is an exceptional. You can see this car has a lot of good details. This is a 2021 re-release. And the 2021 was not that loved by everyone because of the fact it had no details at all and it was like a racing livery. So they kind of fixed that those issues and implemented some good stuff over it. Overall, this is one of my favorite castings in my collection, and I'm pretty happy to own this beauty. Love the details. Sometimes there are some cars that don't even have detail at all, when they could have gave at least some details. For example, this McLaren Elva, which I was supposed to make an unboxing video, but I could not because well, yeah, I couldn't actually do the unboxing video in time. Anyway. So, I boxed this off camera and didn't film any reviews, but later on I thought I should probably do a review of this car because it definitely needs a review. So, I want to spend a bit of the time reviewing this car for a bit, not much. So, yeah, let's kind of like begin reviewing this car for a bit. This car is one of the examples of how unfinished Hot Wheels can be. The McLaren Elva it's a car that I think came in 2021 or 2022 into the production model. This is a 2022 new model. It had two colors by now, a blue one and this black one. This one lacks extremely a lot of details over here at the front. You can't even spot where the light is. And the color isn't that very nice, like the color material. There's the back. As you can see, you can barely spot anything. Like, where's the tail lights and where's the exhausts? This car has no detail at all. The interior is, well, cool. It had this thing over there, the tablet or whatever, the stuff that most modern cars have nowadays. Anyway, it has some strips on it, and that's only it. That's it. They could have gave at least some detail onto the car. Like, look, I can't even spot the front or the back. It's just weird. So I got it because I love the McLaren Elva in real life. It looks spectacular. And any other diecast brand hasn't made the Elva in 1.64 scaled version, so I got the Hot Wheels one instead, and I found it randomly in a store. So yeah, still this car is cool to own, but could have been better, honestly. Look at this 12 disordered number is a bit weird here as well. I don't know if the proportions are that right. Let me know down below. Moving on to the next few cars. Alright, for this video I will be using only 5 cars. The first one is the Ford it's the 2019 Ford Ranger Raptor. Now this casting, well, didn't really receive that good reviews when it was first revealed. This casting, well, I kind of like it. Love the wheel design and all, but there isn't any details whatsoever. I mean, it's a basic, but still, there are other basic Hot Wheels out there that have this amount of detailing, such as this Volvo or this Civic Type R, for example. Now, I don't know why people really hated this casting. The proportions are right, mostly because of the details. I can pretty much say that. It could have been better. Again, now this is the first color, and it comes in this ridiculous checkered flag livery, which nobody asked for. No detail on the back whatsoever as well. So, yeah. And same goes for the Pacifica, which was released in the same year as the Ford Ranger. This car doesn't have any details whatsoever again. It's a modified version, and Hot Wheels, I think, doesn't really like putting details onto their modified cars. Because I have been seeing some, their recent modified cars that are getting released this year have no details. Again, this is just a basic. Hopefully it gets a premium treatment. But still, this car could have been better. Or should I say, deserved better. This car is also, I think, the #1 hated real license casting of 2019. Which, I'll have to say, I'll strongly disagree. So I think there was like other cars out there to criticize about. But, yeah, I can understand. So I will be removing the Dodge Demon just because this car had a premium treatment, I think, twice, and this car gets some pretty neat details, I think, each year. So I just mistakenly put this over here, so I will be removing this car casting, and we're moving on with these two cars. But one thing to talk about is especially about red cars. Remove the Ford for a bit. The red cars never have taillight detailing. Now, it's a very strange case because the taillights are always red, of course, and they never, it's a bit hard to implement them over red cars. But again, there were some exceptionals, such as the 2018 Honda Civic Type R has this white color looking texture onto the red light piece over there, which they could have done on the Dodge. And the Volvo actually has some actual, red colors onto the taillights, which sadly they couldn't implement. Even Tomica puts red, hold on, let me get that car out. Okay, even Tomica, and I think Matchbox as well, puts red color to their wheels. So if the car is dark, they put out a little bit lighter onto the taillights, but Hot Wheels really doesn't care about that case, honestly. And it kind of looks bad if the car doesn't even have any tampos. The front doesn't have any tampos as well. The back doesn't as well, over here. The Hellcat is pretty much the same. No detailing in the back whatsoever. I think the spoiler should be black instead of red. It's black in real life, but I don't know if there's a version that doesn't have any black, colored wing or spoilers. Back moving on to the Ford. Now this is another casting that deserved better. This is just like a showcase video and a little bit of ranting. Yeah, here's the Mustang. Still doesn't have any details at the front. I did some detailing. It looked plain. The back seriously deserves some details. I might detail this casting a bit, maybe. But whenever I try to detail, I kind of like ruin it. So yeah, that's why I don't really detail my cars sometimes. So this car again could have deserved better, but couldn't because Hot Wheels wanted to, or didn't give them the details they wanted. So these are the castings that I think could have been better. I have some other more castings, but I really wanted to put these ones over here because these cars mostly lack serious details, especially the Elva. I can't even spot the lights. I think it could have been better if I had the blue one. The black one kind of looked cool with the interior, but yeah, it could have been better if it had any details. So again, Hot Wheels doesn't always put cars that don't have detail. Just like the Civic Type R that I just showed right here, they actually have some cars that have some good details. There's like the Civic, the Volvo again, and even this Hellcat. If you say it has a nice looking deco, a Hellcat deco. So yeah, I'm just saying this because a lot of people complain whenever I do some Hot Wheels reviews about the cars not having any details whatsoever. And if I just remember again, these are just basics, not even in premiums or even RLC. So it's pretty much understandable that some of these cars are just $1 only. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video only to just like for fun only, and just gonna long time since I recorded the video, and I'm kind of like out of ideas. So yeah, it's just a remaster to my older video. I'll link it down below in the description. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I had missed anything, let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day.